Hey, what's going on, guys? Vinnie here from CreationAstronomyNow.com and Creation is a Company with my brother Joe.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Creation Astronomy Now Podcast, where astronomy and the Bible go together like Vinnie and Joe when they say we are out.
Sometimes we go together.
Yeah, sometimes I say it first and the video goes,
Yeah, we're out. No, we are not out. We're back in. Welcome back, guys, to our creation adventure.
Part 2 of the Creation Adventure.
To the Creation Museum.
Yes.
That's why it's called the Creation Adventure.
Yeah, because we went to the Creation Museum.
Yeah, we had an adventure at the Creation Museum.
And this is part 2.
So this is the Creation Adventure at the Creation Museum, part 2 of 2. That's kind of sad that this is the last one we get to talk about it.
Yeah.
But we can't, like, just... How long do you think we could ramble about the visit to the Creation Museum?
Forever.
Our last one's about 25 minutes, so... That's a nice in-between. 25 is in between 20 and 30. We've got to start timing ourselves, though. We'll have to do that. We're getting close to our 25th episode, and after that, I'm going to be doing a little bit of editing on how we do these. Not too much to mess it all up, so because I know when you adjust the way you do things, some people don't like it and they will unsubscribe. So I'm kind of careful about that. But anyway, last time we went through day 1 and learned that it's good to be relaxed and calm and not be hectic.
Yeah. So me and Vinny both decided we're gonna always relax, no matter what happens. We're just gonna, take things not rush ourselves because it's just not that good for you.
Not good for you at all. I'm waiting for somebody to get, I don't know, excited about something or other.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so on day 2, well, we got there about the same time, maybe 15 minutes later on the second day. But this time we looked at this. What?
Did you forget something? We were gonna show them what we got.
Well, that's down.
I didn't see it even on the list.
I didn't put it on the list.
Might as well go ahead and do it now then.
Okay, so if you remember last time on the Creation Astronomy Now podcast, we told you that we were going to go over our resources we got. Mm-hmm. And in the end, we might tell you what we learned. Or what I learned anyway. Joey didn't learn anything except that camping is hard work.
Yes,
and that trips to the Creation Museum can be very stressful. Mm-hmm. You feel like a business trip.
Which is why you should always be relaxed.
But Joey's going to go in and show us some of the stuff that I got. I'm going to tell you about it. So first on the list we have a pocket book.
It's a book and movie book.
Joey, calm down.
Oh.
Put all that stuff back.
Movie book.
Okay.
Okay.
Joey, calm down. Just calm down there. Be relaxed and casual. Just like we said. My partner is falling asleep.
We got this.
This is the Pocket Guide to Astronomy. I've never heard of it before, but I saw it there and I was like, yeah, it appears. And I looked through it, and it got like different chapters answering questions. Most of them are by Jason Lyle, but there are a few in here by Danny Faulkner.
Yay.
And yeah, it's a pretty interesting concept for a little booklet with different small sections written by different people. So I think I may, suggest it to Creation Company to make like a product. But up next, we
have a few DVDs from the Creation Museum Collection and Creation Library series. We have
this is
Heaven and Earth.
Heaven and Earth from the Creation Museum Collection.
I just said that.
Yes, thank you, Joey. But yeah, it's from. You can see this inside the Creation Museum. I haven't got a chance to exactly watch this one. I don't think I even watched it while I was in the museum because we were rushing through it. We'll get to that a little later. But
then next is one of my favorites, Creation Cosmos.
Yeah, Create Cosmos. This is the planetarium program, guys. But it's remastered in HD with stunning graphics. This is the Creation Museum original planetarium show, written by Dr. Jason Lyle. I'd like to interview him one of these days. Just how would we do that anyway? I mean, like, in the studio we have right now. We have no room for any new people to come in here.
They have to sit right there on the
desk. Have to, I don't know, maybe scoot the desk out
on your lap
and have them be right there and I'll say, I love you! Okay,
next item.
Creation Call. Now this is one that I have gotten to watch, and the review is on CreationAstronomyNow.com. This is Creation Cosmology by Dr. Danny Faulkner, and in it he goes over the history of the Big Bang, how it first came into being, how it replaced the steady state theory. We should do a podcast episode on the steady state theory
I
sometime.
should do that. Give us something to talk about.
Do you know what the steady state theory is?
Probably easy because steady things generally easy to talk about.
Okay. Nice and calm and casual and steady.
Yeah.
Cool.
Though,
Anyway.
no, to answer your question, I'll have to study up on it.
Okay.
Things that go bump in the night!
It sounds like a... That could be... If this was a dramatic movie from Hollywood, I would not watch it. But this is, in fact, a DVD by Dr. Danny Faulkner. We talked about it in our interview with Dr. Danny Faulkner. But it's Things That Go Bump in the Night. It's talking about black holes and dark matter. And, yeah, I haven't actually gotten a chance to watch it just yet. We're recording these episodes. Suppose by the time you see this, I might have a review. Might. On CreationAstronomyNow.com.
Yeah.
And up next, we have Universe by Design.
Which he actually didn't buy there. He bought that a while ago. But he got it signed.
I got it signed. Vinny, please enjoy. Let's do a show again sometime. I'm letting you guys see my personally signed book. But that doesn't... Look at that signature. I know you guys probably can't see it on the camera. I just...
How do people write like that?
It doesn't even look like a name. It looks like...
Looks
I could do that.
dud.
When people say, sign your name here, and I just go... there
Just
we go.
Flop your hand around.
Now that's the way I sign my books.
Or just make
Thank
three
you very
circles
much.
with a line drill.
Yeah. So can we please get back to the adventure now?
Oh yeah, this is part 2 of our... We just said that.
Yeah.
We made it quite clear that this was part 2 of our creation adventure because we're going to the Creation Museum.
A creation adventure!
Yay. Okay, let's get on with it.
Okay, so we got there and yeah, we decided to go see the rest of the museum. So you may notice 7 C's of history, they don't stop at creation. Why? Really, why?
Why what?
Why don't they stop at creation?
I don't know. Why don't they just stop?
Because then there wouldn't be any point. It'd be like talking about our podcast and saying at the end saying, we don't know why we were talking about this. Which is what we do. Our podcast kind of doesn't have a point.
That's sad. Maybe we should just give up right now. There's no point. Just stop the video.
No. We can't give up. The atheists will laugh at us.
Oh. We would want them to do that.
But anyway, the point is that, yeah, the point all comes in on Christ and the cross. You know, the reason we teach the history, starting with Genesis, is because Genesis is foundational to the gospel message. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He created the original creation perfect. Then sin came into the world and corrupted it with suffering and death. Then there was a global flood that, well, that's kind of, that actually the global flood can be used as to point to the cross, which is a large reason why they are building the Ark Encounter. But then you have confusion. This shows why there are so many different
languages.
And to say, we are all one race. You know, all these people, they look different, but that's because genetics all came together and the different people groups moved together and moved to different climates and different locations. So really, deep down inside, we're all one race. And science has confirmed that. And then you come to Christ and the cross. Because the original creation was messed up during corruption. And so Jesus Christ had to come to be born a virgin and die on a cross for our sins. And then you have the future story of consummation, of the new heavens and the new earth. Yeah. I mean, that's the future message.
It's about the most exciting part.
Yeah, the best part. The best part since creation. Because creation was perfect. Yeah. And the new heaven and the new earth are going to be perfect. So, that's the reason why we do this, guys. We don't just like to talk about science. I love science. But I believe that science points to a creator. and that creator is the God of the Bible, and we talk about this so that we can point you to him. Yep, nice speech.
Nice speech.
I don't have a pen around here. I don't have a pen. Wait, I got one down here.
What?
I need to write that down.
Okay, so yeah, we had to rush the tour down to 45 minutes of the rest of the museum because we didn't want to be late for the live planetarium show and Ken Ham's presentation. Unfortunately, our tickets, me and Vinny, we wanted to go to the live planetarium show with Danny Faulkner, and Luke was going to go see Ken Ham speak. And granted, I wanted to see Ken Ham, but I also wanted to see Danny Faulkner also. So we decided, hey, Luke can go see Ken Ham, we'll go see Danny's Faulkner live planetarium show. Then we realized something. Our tickets were in Mom's purse, and Mom was somewhere in that 700, what is it, like 70,000 square foot?
Yeah, something like that.
Or is it 700,000?
We have a thing that says it downstairs, way downstairs.
I don't know. But it's big. Somewhere in the museum, or actually they weren't even in the museum, they were out at the petting zoo. They were in her purse. The last place I would have checked was the petting zoo, so that was frustrating. We thought, oh, where is it at? And Luke had already left, and we thought, whatever, we'll just go back and see Ken Ham speak. Which I'm glad we did. I mean, he has very good stuff to say. It's just a little disappointing that we had to miss the planetarium show.
Yeah, kind of annoying. I wanted to talk about that a little bit, but I guess back to Ken Ham's speech, because that's important for some reason.
Yeah.
But, you know, that was a major thing that listening to Ken Ham speak. He talked a lot about, you know, the science of evolution. The evolution, actually, there is some science behind it. But it's got to do with the genetics. We now know that Darwin's finches, that was variation. It's because the finches with large beaks were able to survive when there was...
When large beaks were needed.
That is so scientific. But yeah, that's right. I mean, you know, the birds that with smaller beaks could get in cracks, whereas the birds with larger beaks then died out during times when food was scarce. And so, same way with dogs. Dogs with long hair survive in colder climates, or dogs with short hair, when they're in the colder climates, they will die off and those genes will be removed. So we're losing information. We are devolving. Quite literally, we are devolving.
Yeah.
So because of this, evolution is impossible. Evolution says we're moving up, but in reality, science says we're moving down. We're losing genetic information. Mutations are making that even further down. In the end, it's just a big mess for evolution.
Yeah.
Darwinian evolution, not variation, adaptation. But anyway, you know, that was major. And we also heard about how Bill Nye hides from the media. You know, it's kind of funny. You know, I've written about it before. I may make a Vincent's video in the future. Maybe I'll find some expert to collaborate with me on that.
Maybe like me. I'm an expert.
Yeah. An expert what? An expert on experts?
I guess I could just be an expert on when it comes to being a comedian, I suppose.
Yeah.
Something like that, or like a...
You go to college for that? A doctor's
Probably
degree
so.
in comedic science. That sounds cool. Dr. Joe. But, yeah, you know, Ken Ham, he was talking about it. He said, while he went to answer questions to the media, Bill Nye, he's in the back room, out of range.
Yeah, he didn't want to show up.
Yeah, but, they asked him a question about their, what was it, it was the bonds, I believe it was, for the Ark Encounter, which is not ropes tying the Ark to the ground. It's the, it's like investors investing in the Ark Encounter. But Ken Ham had been told by the people taking care of that he wasn't allowed to talk about that.
Yeah.
So he said that because at the current moment he could not answer questions about that. So then Ken Ham refuses to answer this question. He's hiding something down there, boys. Alright, so we can come back.
Didn't they say something like he wouldn't answer questions or something like that?
Yeah, he wouldn't answer questions. When in reality he answered every question except he said he won't answer questions about the Ark Encounter. And in reality there's only one
question that he didn't answer.
Yeah, and he was the only one answering questions. Like, they should be saying, Bill Nye refuses to answer questions,
But the Christians won't stand up and make themselves, you know, they won't... Oh, what would you call that? they won't stand out up and say this guy's so pathetic. They don't make themselves so obvious and yell and point in people's faces.
I don't come out.
But yeah, the atheists, they will come out and beat people up, slap them upside the head with their tongue, and
that actually has some weird images going in my mind. It's like those from Kid Icarus Uprising, those big things with their teeth, with their big tongues sticking out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an atheist with his big tongue hitting everybody. I'll have to get a picture of that and like set some kind of picture on the internet. But yeah, I mean, during the speech, I realized that all scientific evidence points against evolution, and therefore all science that we do points to God. Now, all we need to do is equip people with answers, and we can change the world!
Yes. Quote from Bill Nye.
Yeah, except Bill Nye doesn't think we should equip people to defend the Bible.
Because he doesn't think we can change the world.
Really, you gotta ask, what's Bill Nye's mission? Is it, I assume it's to equip people to defend evolution.
And to stamp creation into the ground.
Yeah.
He said in a few years this theory's just going to be gone. There's just no evidence for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that the creation and evolution battle will be gone here in a few decades, because evolution has already been disproven. Some people say, evolution is going to be disproven here in a couple of years. Are you kidding me? It's been disproven already. It's just any proof against evolution.
They won't take it. They don't accept it.
They won't accept it, and in the scientific community, that's being controlled. If the scientist comes out and says, I have discovered that science says that evolution is impossible. Say, what? Are you some kind of stupid creationist? It doesn't matter if they're creationists or not. If you say anything against it, they'll say, no research grants for you guys. You get no money. So you can't be a scientist anymore because you can't afford to be a scientist. Which I'm hoping to make a video on that in the future about how the scientific community works. A Vincent's video on my channel, Homeschooled Nerd, which you should subscribe to. Because
you should do that right now.
Yeah, just watch it.
Just
do it.
Head over there and watch one of the videos. That's all you have to do. You don't have to watch it. You just watch one video. You don't subscribe, and when you watch the video, you'll be forced to say, "This is amazing," and you'll feel your hand reaching for the mouse, and the mouse reaching for the subscribe button, and then you'll be updated every time Vinny uploads one of his amazing videos, or one of his pathetic videos, or one of his boring videos.
Yeah, they're mostly boring. Unless you like science, which I do.
Unless you like Blender. And I'm not referring to Blender as in, like a smoothie maker.
Like smoothie. I wanted to get a smoothie at the Creation game, but we couldn't.
No, couldn't do that.
No smoothie. Not enough money.
I was going to buy some ice cream there, but I forget what happened. I think both the times the shops was closed down or something. Both the times when I wanted to get coffee, they were closed.
They could dress up as Link and go there. And they'll say, buy coffee, will ya? And then she'll hand you an ice cream and say, it's a secret to everyone.
Ice cream's a secret?
I don't know. Are rupees a secret?
I don't know.
The one guy said that these like 150 rupees were a secret to everyone.
So nobody knows how to count that high. Alright, back on topic.
Anyway, back on topic.
No, I just said that. Back on topic.
We were careful next time to have our tickets in line in advance to go see the sun spotting program by Dr. Danny Faulkner about 1:30 p.m.
Yeah, sun spotting. We came out there and said, I found it!
Yeah, we're basically looking at solar flares. There's there's sunspots and solar activity. Basically.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, you gotta have.
Number one, you can't see it. Number two, you have to have the special.
Speaking of which, let me grab this real quick.
He's grabbing it.
I got it. I got this. I got it. These are a special tool, which I'm hoping to create in a Creation Astronomy Now store. These are solar viewing glasses. They're an excellent resource for if you want to see sunspots. I use them during the transit of Venus.
And they're crazy cheap.
Yeah, they're very cheap.
And can't you customize them, Vinny?
Yeah, which is why we're going to have them in our store. With the
so pretty soon, it will say Creation Astronomy Now and have the logo on there. It's going to be so cool. Somewhere on here. I don't know where.
We still gotta save up for some of the
Yeah.
stuff in the store. But when that time comes, I'm also working on some presentations to begin speaking. So we can do that. That'll be cool.
I'm not good at speaking.
And Joe will come along and I'll say, "You're a winner! You can do this!" And I'll go, "Yes, people!" And say, "You have awesome power!"
Public speaking doesn't really bother me too bad.
Maybe we could, that's
I
an
don't know.
idea. We'll have two people up there on the stage and
I
I'll
was
be
wondering about
talking
that. Would
and
that
all of
be
a sudden
possible?
Joey, "Actually, we should talk about this instead." And I said, "What? But this is what the presentation is." I don't know, we'll just see what we do. And we'll have
We
fun.
should do that. That would be. I mean,
That
who-
might be very unique.
Who has
That-
two people on a stage at once talking?
That would be unique. Well, Ken Ham does. He did.
Yes.
In the original days, he used to go around with Buddy Davis doing a lot of stuff. And also, now Buddy Davis kind of goes to the city and
No,
goes
that
to
was a little bit different.
billions of
wasn't
dead
it?
things, and Ken Ham will come by.
I mean, they were doing it. That one
Yeah.
time they were doing the thing for kids. This
Yeah.
is going to be for everybody, adults and everything, you know. So that will
Have
be
two
very
podiums.
interesting.
Joe debates Vinny.
Yeah, our debate is only lasting 5 seconds as Joe tells Vinny, we should talk about something else.
Okay, so we
Joe
ride
wins
about
because
5
Vinny
minutes.
hunkers down and says, okay.
I don't hunker down. I don't do that. I don't ever do that.
Back on topic.
Yeah, sunspotting.
Yeah, sunspotting.
Because that's important
Looking
for
at the
some
sun.
reason.
How many times are you going to say that?
What?
Anyway, so yeah, we just looked at the sun through his telescopes.
It's cool. It was cool.
Yeah,
And,
it was cool.
I learned about hosting star parties. I learned that you gotta basically what he did for you who want to host your own star parties and like what do we do? Like you set up the telescope, put it like say you're observing the moon. That's an easy thing to observe when you're first learning how to do it. You set it on there and you let different people do it. Look
And you-
at it, and then while you continue to talk about what they're seeing and you teach everybody about it.
Yes, and when they're watching you put it on, pretend to be messing with all the knobs on the telescope, because then it makes you look really smart, like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like the cap here, the cap here, and just put a whole bunch
like,
of stuff on the
whoa.
telescope.
He's so smart.
Yeah, he knows everything about everything.
Yeah, and you're actually just messing around with telescope knobs.
So now we are using a little bit of Luke's witness, what he told us afterwards. Yeah, while we went to the spotting program, Luke went to try to meet Ken Ham. He was signing a ton of books.
Yeah.
I mean, really, when you think about it, Ken Ham is under so much pressure and so much stress that I can imagine his handwriting is pretty shaky after that, all this stuff that he's been through, especially the debate. But really, I don't think, a lot of people say, Ken Ham, he just got beat so bad in that debate. They have obviously not.
They haven't watched it yet. And he said, "Oh, really? Did you watch it?" And he said, "No, I just."
But some people watched it, but somehow evolutionists, they can watch me showing scientifically how evolution is not true, because of these genetics, information is being lost.
No matter
blah,
how
blah,
much
blah.
you put in, they'll
And
say
they
things
say-
like, "I don't think there was a single scientific point in that video."
You need to study some biology. Thank you.
And then you say, "Turn up the volume." And they say, "Turn up the scientific method first."
We will turn it on, and they say, you need to go study some biology because you obviously don't know anything about genetics, even though that's true. But yeah, ignorant little kids. That's what we are.
Ignorant little kids. I don't feel very little though.
You dare profane the name of Vinnie and Joe?
They shall.
But yeah, Luke got the Ken Ham's book already gone, signed, and he learned that Ken Ham is a very busy person. Because he told him, "Oh, you've met our friend Jake Dobrins." Who? Not exactly like that. But then he's like, he's from we're part of his team, Creationist Company. Like, oh yeah, Creationist Company, because he remembered the shirt.
Yeah.
That's
he
pretty
got a
sad. Poor Jake. He's like, he meets Jake, but he forgets all about Jake and remembers the shirt.
Yeah.
He was
t-shirt.
a
I
nice
met
shirt.
this shirt.
That was a nice shirt you were wearing. I can't remember who you are, but that was a nice shirt.
There wasn't anybody in it.
Oh well. We kind of reinforce the fact that we are existent. Creationist Company is here.
Yes. So
yeah.
if you're watching this,
So
Ken
Ken Ham,
don't forget us.
Yeah, it's like Ken Ham met Jake, and Jake told him about Creationist Company. And he met Luke, and Luke told him about Creationist Company. And then a week later, so.
Okay, who's gonna go there?
Big.
I hope somebody came there next week and told him that.
We'll like have Riley go over there.
Right,
Hey, have you ever heard of Creationist Company? Yeah, I think I might have. I remember his shirt.
Yeah.
And a kid who looked a lot like, I don't know, what does Luke look like?
He said, this shirt, it impacted me so much. I remember it.
Yeah, I met this shirt, and this other kid who told me about the shirt.
So you met a shirt.
Oh.
We could talk forever about him just meeting Jake and
Yeah.
how he only remembered the shirt.
But we better move on.
Yeah. You reckon anybody noticed our shirts?
I don't know, I mean, this is kind of hard to recognize. Like, Mark Lloyd looked at it and was like, Creation Astronomy what? Now. Creation Astronomy Now. Maybe I need to make the font bigger, but then it'd be kind of going off the sides.
Maybe we could make it, put it on the sleeves, both sleeves,
Yeah.
and just have some kind of different logo right here,
Yeah, maybe.
I wanted to make a few different designs.
Yeah, we need to make some
colors.
different designs and then get it to a professional printer.
Yeah, because right now all we have is the blue and black shirts, and of course that looks great with jeans, but I wanted to wear my sport pants that were a lot more comfortable.
So we need to get some, I don't know,
some
printed, some made, and then put them in our store. We're working on it. We're working, We're working on.
And plus, as these black shirts are kind of fading, you can probably tell next to Vinny, his has not been out in the sun as much as mine. Black kind of tends to fade.
I know the shirts generally fade when you wear them to work, but Joey here, I don't know, he has some kind of problem with
I don't know.
shirts.
I
He doesn't know how to.
I was mowing in town, and I thought, people will see the shirt and say, oh, Creation Astronomy Now, and actually they don't. They just see a black shirt
With blue text on it.
Yeah.
Won't pay attention.
And he said, why is that guy wearing a black shirt on such a hot day?
But some people do, in fact, recognize shirts, but they don't I don't know. I'm not sure. If I saw a shirt that said, I don't know, Fourth Day Alliance or Dave Reeves Mysteries, I probably would, turn a deaf eye if I'd never heard of them before.
Yeah.
But anyway, we went to the Dinosaur Den right before Buddy Davis's second concert that we went to, which was a lot like the first, because he told the same jokes.
Yeah, he told the same jokes, but he had different songs, so that was good.
Yeah, it was good. Because he's saying billions of dead things, because Ken Ham earlier in his speech said, Buddy Davis, you need to sing billions of dead things. Just do it. You gotta do it. And when your boss says, I'm not gonna use Buddy Davis's joke, I'm not gonna do it.
No. Okay, let's get on.
So yeah, Buddy Davis was the artist for most of the dinosaurs in the Dinosaur Den. He did a pretty cool job, like a T-Rex.
Yeah.
I believe I got a picture of that. I don't know, I'll stick it in the video somewhere around here.
If you got it.
Yeah, I got it. I think so. I could check your iPod.
You didn't get it on there.
I didn't?
No,
Right?
it's not there.
I think I might have put it on. Your password's changed.
Yes, you put
Never
it on
mind.
the password.
Maybe I put it on the computer. Anyway, the point is, he did a really good job on those dinosaurs, and they look really cool. Anyway, we'll put some picture in there. The point is that,
You could put a picture of a frog in there. I got a picture of one of their frogs there.
Yeah.
He said he did a good job on the frog.
No, God made the frogs.
Yeah.
But Davis just kind of sculpted the dinosaurs that God made.
Yeah.
And what do you think the dinosaurs, we see, oh, great big dinosaurs towering, getting in that window, and, I'm going to eat you guys while you're recording your Creation Astronomy Now podcast. And, giant T-Rex thing, but you never know.
There's nothing out there.
I'm using an allegory. I'm saying, what would it be like if the dinosaurs were alive today? Would they come eating all the humans, or would they just kind of hide in the jungles and ignore us?
And eat pineapple.
I think the second one is more realistic. I don't know if they'd eat pineapple, though. But, yeah, those big T-Rexes, I don't... they start out as the size of a football, so I don't think all of them would be towering way up high.
Yeah.
Like Jurassic Park. We should probably move on to the point.
Yes. We should probably move on to the point. And Vinny, you
probably-
should probably shut that door. Anyway, guys, this may seem a little odd, but...
We're now recording.
Yes. Okay.
We should probably move on to the point now.
Yes, the point. We should move on to it right now.
So, what is the point?
I know. What is it?
How do you know? The point is that something I learned at the Creation Museum was that all science is creation science. Now, a lot of atheists are going to be up in arms with that. How can you say that? How can you say that? How can you do that? Well, this is why. You see, all science is very complex, from DNA to, time. Every aspect of it screams, there has to be a creator.
Yes, and you wrote a little speech about that, which I will read to us right now on my Notepad app.
Yeah, but I'll do a little filler out here. I want to talk about some other science stuff, and I realized recently I can do that because every time I talk about science, I inevitably point to a creator. Because since God created science, all science is creation science.
Okay, so as Vinny amazingly stated on the Notepad app for my iPod, the impossibility of the Big Bang and random chance forming the Earth perfect for life is evident all around us. This was even recognized on game theory, and if that doesn't mean something, then I don't know what does.
No truer words were ever spoken.
Beautiful.
So we're about, I don't know, what are we? We're getting a little
I'm
late.
about 14 in here.
And the point is that we are about, I don't know, like 5 minutes later than we're supposed to be. So we better call a wrap right now. We'll see if we can get this. We are out going on.
Yeah, we can do this.
Okay, so if you want to learn more about astronomy and the Bible, visit creationastronomynow.com. You can sign up to our email newsletter. You can even see some resource reviews on some resources like my iPod. Like things to go bump in the night. Yeah, we may have that review on there sometime soon. So, we're gonna go now, guys. I'm just gonna go call our episode right here. So, till next time, take it easy, guys. We are out.
My iPod.